Hey friends, I hope you're all doing well. This week I'm doing something a little different. I thought I would take you along on some cozy adventures with me. We'll do some fun fall activities, some baking, apple picking, and then of course we'll talk about books and why I am totally freaking out over my fall TBR. Tishka, come here, baby. Okay.
However, capable of combating the cunning of the more experienced. Aubrey often wished to represent this.
What are we going to do with all of these apples? Let me know if you have ideas. Twilight. Hey friends, it's Caitlin and Tishka here from Spill the Reads. Hope everyone is doing well, having a nice fall season. I thought I would just do a little book chat. Let's talk about fall books and the personal struggle that I am having that I want to know if anyone else can relate to, and that is that spooky season really isn't that long, and there's just like so many different things that you could read in spooky season, and all of my friends are coming out with their like fall TBR videos, spooky season TBRs, and I just feel like irrationally overwhelmed by how many books like I could read right now, and I don't know, like it's just overwhelming. I don't know what to read. It's silly because like reading is supposed to be relaxing, and of course, like I feel like I'm not the only person to like stress themselves out over something that should be like a relaxing, calming hobby. But yeah, there's just so many good things to read. I'm going to talk about some things that I would like to read, and I'll start with the arcs because I got to like nail myself down and just start on the stuff that needs to be read because I kind of threw my hat in to read those books. And so I need to commit to setting aside some time from my other books and just reading those arcs. And in general, like this season, I really want to try to read some older books. Like, I am still interested in starting the Hannibal series. And I know the first book is Red Dragon. And what's nice about reading old books is that they're always on Libby and there's no wait times. And then I also feel like I'm doing a good job at avoiding all these like sparkling new releases that I see on Bookstagram. I'm feeling more and more like Bookstagram can be kind of like toxic because I just, in general, like I have no self control when I'm like scrolling, but like I'm always seeing covers, new shiny covers that look so pretty. And I put holds on these books that like I don't know anything about just based off the cover or like, some cute post. And then like they often end up not actually working for me, likely because like I didn't watch a review on like booktube from people that I know and whose tastes are similar to mine. So I'm trying to kind of like cool my jets a little bit on getting excited over stuff like that. Let's see, what other fall stuff would I like to read? We'll see. Of course, there's a lot of thrillers going on. I'm reading one thriller right now by an author that I really like, named Jennifer Hillier. Hey friends, so Tishka and I are in the park, and right now I am about 96 pages into Creep by Jennifer Hillier. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, how it's going. So this is her first book, I believe, and I'm familiar with her two latest books, Jar of Hearts and Little Secrets, and I absolutely loved both of those. I gave them 5 stars, so I had really high hopes for this book, and so far it still like hasn't really hooked me yet, but because I like her other books so much, like I have faith that this book still has potential, and this is the basis of a series. So I think in the other books are, this one's Creep, and then it's Freak and the Butcher. And this is about this professor, and she has a secret. She's actually a sex addict, and she's like getting treatment, and she's engaged, but she hasn't told her fiance about it. But she gets like seduced by her teaching assistant, this guy named Ethan. And when she finally like breaks it off with him, just before she gets married, he's like, absolutely not. And he threatens to expose her in this like video he says that he has of them. And so she's starting to freak out that she's like about to lose everything. And we're seeing a bunch of this like creepy behavior. I imagine that all the books are going to be about this guy. I don't know if he is a serial killer, like a psychopath, a sociopath, but we're seeing a lot of like kind of wild Ted Bundy behavior. He has all these like disguises and like some secret house where he does weird stuff. Yeah, so it is just okay, like not as good as her other books so far. It feels kind of like a Frida McFadden, so lots of plot, and writing is just kind of like basic. So we'll see how it goes. All right, time for a reading update. You guys, I'm now like over halfway through Creep, and you know what? I should have just listened to my gut. This book wasn't grabbing me, and we've gotten to like the meat of the book. Like the big stuff is happening, and I just do not care about the characters, about what's going on. So, and I don't think I would want to read more about these characters in the next book. So I'm just going to stop. I'm going to DNF Creep, which is just such a bummer because like I said, I really liked her 2 most recent books, so I thought this was going to be a banger. I also sampled a couple of other books that I had downloaded from Libby, and those just weren't grabbing me either. So I really hope this is not a slump coming on. Hopefully it's just kind of a mood, and I'm going to download some new books off Libby tonight and hopefully find something that really holds my attention, something spooky.
Tishka, baby, ready to get up? Ready to get up, baby? Oh, you like a little burrito. Oh. Baby, let's go. Come on, baby. No, not ready.